Today we're talking about our favorite apps on your phone.
Welcome back to HIVEMIND Unlimited. I got it. We're on their phone.
Yeah, we're talking about our favorite apps, but we're on their phone.
Yeah. I got it.
Appetizers tier list. Today we're going to go through a bunch of popular appetizers and rank them tier list style, whether we like them or we don't like them or we feel just okay about them. What do we like to have before dinner?
You want to share some potatoes? Shit like that.
Can you do me a favor really quick and never do that voice?
You want to share some clam chowder?
I know it sounds like I'm joking around, but I mean it. Don't do that. It's going to drive me insane. Our Patreon's linked in the description. It's only $5 a month. We got Cope's merch. It's on Cope's website.
Copes is a man. He's not just a website.
And we also got a new newsletter powered by Beehive. If you want to stay up to date with everything HIVEMIND, there's exclusive stuff on there. It's linked in description.
Extra. Read all about us.
All right, first app. Fries.
French fries. Now, this is kind of a controversy here. Big controversy in the app community.
Because it's not an appetizer, it's a side.
I'm not going to swear because it's too early, but I want to curse you out.
You want to curse me out?
I want to curse you to high heavens right now.
It's a side.
You can get a basket of fries to start, especially if you're with a lot of people.
Starting with fries is not a good idea.
I totally agree with you.
Oh.
It's a weird effed up order to start with.
All the other appetizers that we'll get into have like a mix of ingredients. This is just starch and salt.
I see freaks do this kind of stuff, though.
Oh, totally. I think a lot of white people out there.
Oh, I hate white people.
No, that's not. We don't have to. Oh. We're white.
Yeah, and I hate myself.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, a table of fries before the dinner.
Oh, I'm so hungry right now, though.
It's such a white person thing.
We should have got every one of these appetizers.
I'm going to give, as an appetizer, I'm going to give fries a D. But as a side, I'd give it an S. Like, it's one of my favorite things ever to have on the side. I love fries.
A good fry is a good guy. Sure. I go with F.
Okay. Next.
We got buffalo wings.
Now, this can be an entree.
Yeah, this is a weird app, and I always see it in the apps, you know? Even weirder, the wings, bone-in wings. Sorry, I had that little bit of a stutter there. Bone-in. I have, like, OCD. When I say bone-in, I have to say it 3 times.
Bone-in.
Yeah, even weirder app is chicken tenders.
Sometimes when I go to a restaurant and that's what I want for my main course, like sometimes I'm like, I would like some wings, please. I have to look in the appetizers section to find them and then be like, am I allowed to order this as my main dish? And I do that annoying voice every time.
Why?
Because I get nervous around waiters and waitresses. Yeah, it's so hot.
It's like shopping for clothes in the kids section, That's another one of the things I have to say 3 times.
I'd like to combine 1 and 2 here, make that a meal. Buffalo wings and fries. Give me that.
Is that one of your things?
No, I just did that. Yeah.
It's catchy.
Yeah, I'm normal.
Yeah, I mean, wings are always good, but like, what does this set up? That's always how I think is like, sometimes I'll be patient with my entree if it's a restaurant where you don't have to put everything in it all at once. And I'll try an appetizer that looks appeasing, and then that'll lead me or open a new doorway in my palate that will decide my entree.
Totally. What do you eat after buffalo wings?
That's what I'm saying. It's a weird starter. It's like, what is wings the setup for? Who's this the lead off man for?
I don't know. Like, it's like you have to get a salad almost.
Yeah.
It's almost like I'm not getting much for my main course, so I'm going to stuff my face with wings first.
Yeah.
And also it comes in a plate of like probably, I'd say 8 to 10 wings. So you're getting like 1 or 2 wings.
God damn it.
And I feel like that's a weird thing to put in your palate and then have a full meal afterwards.
Totally.
The only way this works as kind of like an appetizer is if there's a buffet situation, maybe at a game day.
Yeah, you can snag a couple and then it's a smorgasbord.
Couple wings and then you have like a sandwich or a stew or...
Ooh, a Sammy.
Yeah.
This is whatever. This is fair play.
Fair play. I go C.
Exactly. Yeah, it's fair play.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. C for you as well?
Yes. Deviled eggs. F. What the fuck? Why'd we do that?
I'm not going to settle for that. I'm not going to say F off the bat.
Deviled eggs are so bizarre and weird and strange.
I like them. Forgive me.
What? No, I mean, it's fine. It's just white as heck.
May I be so bold?
And then, like, they're always, like, sitting out a little too long.
I don't know. Something about them, it's like, the texture is weird, and it's a texture that, as a kid, I did not like. And I was allergic to eggs till I was 11, so, you know, what... You don't like high-five people for having allergies.
Oh, my
man.
bad.
It's not cool.
Well, you're over it. That was why I was high-fiving you. You conquered it.
Nowadays, I feel like this is such a weird texture that I like. It's the hollandaise. Is it a hollandaise sauce?
Just mayo.
Oh, it's just mayo. What's the one with hollandaise sauce?
Devil or a Benedict.
Eggs Benedict.
Benedict Arnold. Kill him. I'll have his head.
The devil or Benedict Arnold? Which one's worse?
Oh, shit. The devil, by the way.
Yeah, totally. I mean, Benedict Arnold, he just switched up.
Yeah.
He's the original switcher-upper.
He's kind of a Joe Manchin. Yeah.
Deviled eggs I do kind of like, though. I'll give it a B.
What restaurant is serving these? This is like a house party thing.
It's like an appetizer for breakfast. Yeah, you're right, actually. Never mind.
You only get it at like a house party.
Right. This is it's just breakfast.
Yeah, people like bring this over. I guess I have seen it at like a French restaurant or something, and they'll go real classy with it. Maybe sprinkle some fish egg on it or something like that.
Yeah.
Gross. Not for me. And I like all food. I'll eat a couple. Don't get me wrong. I'll smack 3 of them, but I'm not stoked about it.
Right. As an appetizer, I'm giving this a D. But I defend deviled eggs as just a food. I think they're pretty good.
F.
Fried pickles.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking that shit.
Now we are talking. Absolutely.
Fried veggies all around as like an app is such a great way to start.
And you know who's the king of that mountain? Fried pickle. Yeah,
fried pickles are awesome.
It's amazing.
Spears, chips. I prefer a chip, I think, at this day and age. At this age.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always afraid of pulling it out.
I've come around on that because I used to love a spear, especially when they're like the skinny spears.
I know.
They kind of like quarter a pickle.
It's a sword.
This
awesome.
way. And it's like a little sword.
Yeah.
And they've got it fried up real nice and it's not going to come apart and you can get good bites out of it.
That's fun. But the chip.
Ow.
The chip is, you can get that soft coating on it, and they're just poppable. Pop,
poppable, exactly.
Pop. They're on the level of like calamari.
Yeah, I can't have calamari, so when we get to that one, it's going to be a tough conversation, but let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kronk made this list. He doesn't even know what calamari is. I doubt it's on here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fried pickles, they are awesome. Tony Pacco's, Toledo, Ohio, great fried pickles. Go visit one if you have a Pacco's in your town.
Let's talk about how they do a pickle and pepper. 1 in every 10 is a little spicy pepper that's fried up, hidden in there, and you go, oh.
It's like a Russian roulette, but for appetizers.
Yeah, I love it. I love them. I love them. I want them.
S.
Highest S as possible.
Mini tacos.
This is like in the Buffalo Wild Wings zone, or it's just weird.
Oh, I don't know. These are not super common. You can't get these. It doesn't say something good about the restaurant if they have them.
Oh, the restaurant that serves these as an app has 17 pages of a menu.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, mini tacos, spaghetti, branzino.
It's a steak. There's no way their steak's good. That sort of thing. But at the same time, a mini taco is one of my favorite little treats.
You like those?
I love it. It is so awesome.
Yeah.
You just made a taco a little bit smaller. They're poppable.
I could go for a mini barilla.
I hate this. You always get so snobby.
Bitch, I lived in Punta Cana for 15 years.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No.
Right before college. I did a...
Puta, no, you didn't.
I did a leap year.
What?
I did a leap decade.
What?
Yeah, mini taco's fun, but what the hell does this set up? A cheese? Like, what do you get after mini taco?
A burrito.
Start off with a mini taco and go into a burrito. That is bizarre.
Yeah, I guess if you're at a Mexican restaurant and they're not the ones serving mini tacos. This is like an Applebee's.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the place is. This is more of a game day thing too.
Yeah, this is snacking.
Yeah.
Like my meal for the next, from like the 1 o'clock to the 4 o'clock slate is just going to be a bunch of entrees miniaturized. I'll take a couple wingdings. I'll take a couple mini tacos, put those deviled eggs in my ears.
You know what actually is a good idea? You start with a mini taco. Then you have a regular sized taco. Then you have a huge taco.
Yeah.
And then you have a bunch of meat slapped into a whole pizza.
Mini tacos are weird. I don't like it as an appetizer. I do like the poppability, and I like the cojita cheese sprinkled on top in this one. That's classy.
Yep.
I don't know. I go D.
I go C. Bread.
Oh. Can I have a little liberty here?
Absolutely. The floor is yours.
Focaccia. If I can get a focaccia to start it off at an Italian restaurant, that's fucking elite. That's a salty, airy, delectable. They're going to give you like a magical, garlicky, herbaceous butter. That's really good. But like just rolls, like free rolls at any restaurant's great. That's a good sign of the place. But that's not like an app. It's actually a dinner ruiner.
See, here's the thing. I can't have bread anymore, but back in my day when I could, one of my favorite things was going to an Italian restaurant, sitting down, and before the waiter even talks to you, they bring you basket of bread, covered in herbs, and it's definitely buttered to shit, and they bring you that plate of oil and herbs.
Oh!
Bread and oil. That was one of the best things. And yes, I would spoil my appetite a little bit because I'd eat at least 6 or 7 pieces of that bread because they keep refilling the basket.
There's no spoiling this appetite.
That's their fault. But now I can't have bread, and I rarely see a bread that looks good at a restaurant now being served before the meal.
Yeah, but you're just seeing it, man.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't get to live in it, dog.
I know, but my friends that are there are never like, dude, this bread is so good. I have to stop myself because I got to save some room for the spaghetti.
Yeah. It's a weird appetizer. God, you are cute. Cute as a button.
Whatever.
Riley can't have it, so in solidarity, I'm giving it an F. I got you, dog.
Thanks, man.
No problem, man.
Yeah, I give it a L.
I get enough bread anyway.
For our older viewers, bread is slang for money nowadays.
Get your bands up, you old bitch.
Next, jalapeno poppers.
Bring out a parade. If there's poppers on the menu, that's like bottle service. It's better than bottle service at a club. Poppers, something is so gross about them. Yeah. And I went through a phase where I loved them as a kid, and then I thought I grew up, and I was like, I'm not poppers. That's fucking gross. And then I gave in to my inner child. And now Tony especially, anytime I'm somewhere with him and there's poppers, pop me off. I love a popper. It's so exciting.
I remember being in New York City and going to a very, very fancy place for a second. Then after that, we went to the exact opposite, a toppling, tiny, weird old dive bar in New York City where we were upstairs and we couldn't stand up because the ceiling was so low, and we ordered jalapeno poppers and tater tots to our table, and we're drinking, and you guys were just popping poppers.
In love with them, dude.
Yeah. It does. That's the thing is like, it's a late night sort of thing. Yeah, you just have to be drinking. I think you have to be drinking, and you have to not care about how your breath is going to smell for the next 3 days.
No regard for human life.
At all.
And you guys can clip this. I love poppers. That's good, right?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Like Troye Sivan.
Right. Yeah.
Doesn't he have a song called Poppers?
I don't know if he has a song called, I'm pretty sure it's called Feel the Rush.
Oh,
it's
Rush. It's Rush.
Rush.
But it's about poppers.
It's not about the band either. It's not about Neil Peart and them.
No, it's about a gay party drug.
Yeah, totally.
It's not just for gays. Poppers are fun.
Yeah, poppers are for everybody.
Yeah.
Poppers are for everybody.
S.
I will give this a B. Pigs in a blanket.
This is, all right. Maybe, this is a lot of game day household stuff. Which I understand you can have an appetizer at your house. It's appetizers are exclusive.
But this is exclusively an appetizer. You are about to have the biggest, most delectable bowl of mac and cheese after this. And your grandma made these. Yeah. And for some reason, hers are special.
Yeah.
And when you show up, they're already in the oven and people are picking at them. Yeah. And be like, any more pigs in a blanket, me, mom? There is a whole atmosphere and culture around these. And I understand these are white people things
this
that
is
I'm
a nasty
talking
little
about.
Thing.
This is a white family reunion snack. They are awesome.
Yeah, something about a cocktail weenie. I like the barbecue cocktail weenies too in the pot.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean? They're just like kind of a
oily.
Yeah, they're just like saucy cocktail weenies.
Yeah, they're gross.
This is something, again, like in theory, disgusting and I hate, but when they're out, I'm popping 6 to 12 of them.
I like the idea of actual pigs in an actual blanket.
Oh,
like
cozy little hog.
Little hog in a quilt. I mean, come on. Imagine holding a pig, like a sick pig. The pig is sick.
Has cancer.
No, temporarily sick.
Skin cancer.
He'll get better. Like he has a cold or something. And you're just like, you're holding him in a blanket and he's just like.
Then you turn him into bacon.
And
you eat him. You murder him and then you eat him.
I'm trying to paint pictures.
It's not murder if it's an animal. I just want everyone to quit mincing my words.
It's like I'm trying to paint pictures today and you're just like setting my canvas on fire every time.
I go D.
A.
Nice. Oh, Caprese.
Caprese. Now you got a problem with eggs here, asshole?
Those aren't eggs, you fucking Tom.
Sorry. You got a problem with sand dollars now, asshole? What are those? It's just it's a disc of cheese, right?
Yeah, it's mozzarella. It's thinly sliced mozzarella with fresh tomatoes, basil, olive oil. Sometimes you get a balsamic glaze or reduction on here.
Oh, yeah. Give me a break. No, thanks.
If it's really fresh mozzarella, they're good heirloom tomatoes, and the basil's fresh. This is a great dish. It's like a summery, so fresh, so clean. Or you can get a Caprese that's like, obviously store-bought mozzarella and it like fucking sucks.
Yeah, I just think, why would this be your choice? You know what I mean? I say blend it up and make it salsa.
Salsa.
Dip some chips in it,
That's not what salsa is.
Yeah, it is.
It's Italian salsa.
Nah, it's salsa.
Okay. I go A on here.
I go D on this.
Caprese.
Crab rangoon. I don't really understand what crab rangoon is.
It's exciting, is what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
it's very exciting.
No, I completely agree.
It's like a fried wonton with a crab chive mayo mix. Mm-hmm. I love it because it's like you get a few things like this in life where you get bad quality something and then you can turn it into something exciting.
Yeah.
This doesn't have to be good, fresh crab. It's honestly better if it's not even crab, just like a mix, like whatever's left in the pan.
Bat meat?
That was racist.
No. I meant it because of the curse.
No,
the crab in the bat.
Oh, China's a curse.
No.
China's a curse on society.
Apology music. Apology music. Apology music up. No, turn it up.
You have to bow when you're done apologizing.
Hey, stop.
It's polite.
No. Apology music.
You don't want to offend them.
Louder apology music. Even louder. I know. I apologize. I was referencing the crab and bat curse that we're dealing with, which also involves a blood bucket. Doesn't matter. That's kind of a side thing. Anyway, I'd like to apologize to anybody who thought that I was being insensitive to other cultures. And I meant bat meat instead of crab meat, just in context of our crab and bat curse. And I'm sorry to anybody who took offense to it.
How did COVID-19 start? The bat. Crab rangoons are awesome. They're like, they're sweet.
I remember when I ran with the goons, and then something about a crab could be the next part of it. Yeah,
nice.
Could be.
I love it, man. These are Essies.
I'll give it an A. Potato skins.
Fuck the free world. These are awesome.
S.
Yeah,
oh my
ass.
God. This is like one of the best inventions of all time. They're like, what if we cut this in half and filled it with crap?
Bacon bits. Anytime I can sneak bacon into a dinner, you're sneaking it in there. It's like this is a Trojan horse for bacon.
Well, I can't order bacon before dinner.
That's ridiculous.
But if I order a potato skin, it's got little bacon bits in there.
If I put it on a potato boat and sail it into my stomach.
Yeah. I love all the little ingredients in this. You got the little
chives,
the onions, you got the tomato, the cheese. I can't have the cheese anymore, so that kind of ruins my whole thing.
Yeah, but you're still having fun.
I'm still having fun remembering when I could have potato skins the way they were intended.
And I like a dollop of sour cream in there.
You have to.
Dollop.
Yeah, have to dollop it with sour cream.
It becomes like a little casserole.
I will say this is one of the more filling appetizers. It's difficult.
You got to share.
Yeah, you can really only have one or two.
Yeah.
And then you're endangering your dinner.
If you have 4, you just ate 2 baked potatoes. Think about that. Like that's a lot.
That's crazy.
If you have 4 potato skin, you might as well just crack open 2 potatoes at home and fill them with junk.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm giving it an S.
S-E-S-S.
Onion rings.
These can be awesome and these can be bad.
Yeah.
When they're awesome, fuck the free world, dude. That's like what I'm going to say a lot.
I noticed that, yeah.
I don't like that there's ketchup on the side. It seems
racist, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It seems racist if there's ketchup on the side.
But a beer battered, like hand battered, if they come out and the batter's like evenly distributed, you know you're fucked already.
Yeah.
Because you know they just popped them out of a frozen bag. These, you can tell, these are dipped. Some of the batter's on there, some of them's not. You get like a half naked one, some of them's got a ton.
Flip me over and call me a fascist, but I say chipotle mayo on the side every time.
Yeah, I can do that.
And I do like that you have to turn it into more of an oval to dip it.
It's like folding your slice of pie.
Yeah,
you ruin its integrity, you give it a dip, and then you eat it.
The only problem I have also, it's like the same with the fried pickles. I hate when I pull the whole onion out and then I just got a fried tube.
And I hate a cakey batter. When you get an onion ring that's like soft and squishy, I'm like, what did we do here?
They messed it up.
You misunderstood the assignment.
Send it back to the kitchen.
Yeah, sis. Send that back to the... Sis.
Send it back to the kitchen, sister.
Yeah, darling.
Hey, sweetheart, take this back to the kitchen and cook that back up. I'm going to give this a solid A.
Me too.
Shrimp cocktail.
A shrimp cock. One, you get to say that at a restaurant. You don't get to say that a lot.
You say that. I don't think they like it. You know what I mean? You don't get to say it. You could say that.
Because everyone understands it.
I know, but you don't.
So you get to say it.
Just say, hey, I'd like a shrimp cock, please.
If I was at a Buffalo Wild Wings and I wanted to order onion rings and I said, can I get the shrimp cock? That's inappropriate.
It's not, well, you'd be ordering the wrong thing.
You got to be at a seafood restaurant and you say, we'll take a little shrimp cock to start. That's awesome.
No, I know. You like that. I'm saying.
It's not. Yeah, I do. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they don't like that.
Who's they?
The wait staff.
The help? Is that what you mean?
No.
They?
No, you can't just every time I say one thing that combats you can't just accuse me of being problematic.
You better bow, buddy.
I'm not bowing.
You always bow at restaurants, and
No.
I think that's problematic.
You know that I won a shrimp cocktail eating contest against my uncle when I was like 11, where I ate like 56 pieces of shrimp. I'm not joking.
That's
it was
awesome.
at like a family reunion or like some sort of, I don't even know what it was because I was like a little kid.
Sure.
I just like, my parents brought me somewhere, my family was there were tables of food, and I was like, I bet I can eat more pieces of shrimp than you. And then we just went back and forth, just kept doing it, and I ate like 56
That's
pieces
awesome.
of shrimp.
That's ballin', dude.
Yeah, it's cool for sure.
I love a little shrimp cock, and I had to mature to learn to like one.
See, I'm the other way around. I liked it as a kid. I hate it now.
Oh, see, I couldn't do cold seafood as a kid, but now I get it. And when it's good, it's great, man.
I hate shrimp now for some reason,
Yeah.
unless it's hot. I will give this a C.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, give that shrimp an S.
Fried mushrooms.
Yes! Dude, a fried shroom is so fun.
I know you love these.
Yeah.
They're worse than a fried pickle to me.
Fuck you. No, you're probably, actually, yeah, ooh, yeah, you're right. For some reason, where you get a fried mushroom, you don't really get them where you get fried pickles.
No, yeah, it's a different spot.
I get a bucket of fried mushrooms at the Coney at 3 a.m. And those, how are they so juicy? Hello, where did all the juice come from? I bite into it and it goes, it's an explosion of joy.
Steamed mushrooms are so much better.
Hell.
It's like you can't decide whether that's going to be a yes or a no.
Sometimes they're good. Man, a fried mushroom's electric. It brings out the joy in the mushroom, and it brings out the happiness in me. They're happy to be fried. They're perfect to be fried. And I like sometimes you'll get a portobello fries. They'll cut them like vertically, and you can get like a mushroom stick. Mushrooms are an S.
Yeah, I give this a B. Spring rolls.
Whatever.
Don't tell me to bow.
I won't. Why would I do that? That's offensive.
I know, it's very offensive, but you've been saying it the whole video. I love spring rolls. I think they are so good. Why this is so weird to me.
What?
You get so excited about fried mushrooms. Spring rolls, you're like, whatever. It's like nothing's even on the screen. It's like you're looking at static. You're literally like, oh yeah, whatever. I don't even know what that says.
An egg roll's better.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of egg roll.
Egg roll's better.
Yeah.
And then I love like a summer roll where they use just the rice paper and they're not fried. You
But
can
spring
see through
is
it.
so beautiful. It's the time of
I
change.
love this season too, but they're like, you got egg rolls, you got wontons, you got dumplings. All these are far superior. Summer roll, if you're at a Vietnamese restaurant with the clear paper and a raw shrimp dog in there, you get a shrimp cock in a condom. Awesome. Spring rolls are just low. Like I'm not fucking up some spring rolls. I'm ordering other things. Spring rolls right in the middle of the highway of C.
I will give them a B. Bruschetta. This is better than Caprese to me.
It's got starch. It's toast.
Yeah, like it's kind of like but it's like a crouton. It's like a big crouton with a bunch of little tomatoes on it.
Yeah, you get a balsamic on here always. It's kind of like diced tomato with basil, balsamic.
And to me, this is the best delivery system for having tomatoes for appetizer.
These can be bad though. You can get lazy and make a bad bruschetta. It's like it's a risk when someone at an Italian restaurant, you go out with a bunch of friends and someone's like, "You guys want to get the bruschetta?" I'm like,
But you ever have a little fling? In the morning you wake up, you're in her bed.
"Oh fuck,
Walk out to her living room. She's got a plate of bruschetta out.
bitch, why?
Homemade.
That happened to you before?"
A lot.
Awesome.
A lot more than you'd think.
You're like Ernest Hemingway in a lot of ways.
Write that down.
No, I'm good.
No, write it. You're going to want to jot it down really quick.
I'm all good on that, man.
A no strings attached summer fling. You wake up in her bed. It's nicer than yours. You walk out to her living room, glass coffee table, plate of bruschetta. She made it. She woke up and made it in a robe. She's no longer in that robe. She's sitting next to you, naked and a lazy boy. She watches you eat the bruschetta.
Smoking a cigar.
I'm telling you.
I'm happy.
This is the life you want to live.
You're living in that memory, man.
This is the life that you want to live.
I'm good with my life. Okay, this got off the rails. Thank you, though. Let's try and keep this show together.
Yeah.
Let's try and keep this on the tracks.
Oh, the sweet taste of irony.
Let's try and keep this on the tracks.
I love it.
We're trying to talk about the food here,
No,
buddy.
totally.
Not your no strings attached.
Yeah. Summer fling with bruschetta in the morning. Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, sorry. That's my fault.
Go B.
A. Woo! Silly sandwich. He's got a ham tongue.
I think it's mortadella.
What are those, olives for eyes and a little halved cucumber for his eyelashes?
Oh,
I can see the stock photo overlay on this photograph. That is
that's
something.
a little red onion.
Yeah. What's coming out of his mouth? Why is there lettuce coming out of his mouth? You know?
For some reason, I immediately saw it and just imagined those as like big English teeth. Like he's got like, you know what I mean? He's got like a big crooked, jagged smile.
Well, it would have said silly British sandwich if that was the case.
Silly British sandwich.
It's a splash of humor in such a serious video.
Yeah.
You know, and it's good to keep things light.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to give this an S.
I give it an S as well.
As an appetizer, though, I give it a D.
Yeah, I give it an S still.
Nachos. Okay, this is another one. The range is big.
The controversy here is enormous.
The range is big.
It's enormous.
But good nachos are an amazing appetizer. Like maybe
changer.
the best.
Yeah, because you get a salad. You get like a salsa Mexican salad.
Right.
And you get a salty chip. You get spice. You get fresh jalapeno. It's awesome.
It better have the jalapenos, though.
God damn it.
When I was younger, I'd like it to be some ground beef in there. Now, no, I'd say let's get some al pastor on there, you know. Like,
Yeah, I don't even need meat.
I know, you don't need it.
Yeah.
But sometimes it takes it to the next level.
That's true if it's really good. A shredded chicken.
Especially if you're gonna get street tacos afterwards, which are kind of small. You can really fill up on those nachos. You and like 3 friends
Oh, yeah.
can really fill up, and it goes well with your margarita.
Oh, my God. A margarita. I'm almost doing a Jennifer Coolidge thing there.
Oh, these nachos are so good.
She is awesome to do an impersonation of. I don't know if she's awesome in real life.
Coolidge.
She sounds like she's rubbing one off.
Oh, wow. Sure are good at that.
Wait.
Where'd you learn all that?
Yeah, exactly.
Down there.
I'm rubbing her off in this scenario.
Yeah, she's got a lap full of guy tongue, and she's kind of, she's just commentating that.
Yeah.
You know?
For some reason, I feel like you'd have to rub her off with a belt sander. I imagine Jennifer Coolidge's bean is so big.
You want this?
I imagine her bean so big, you'd have to rub her off with a belt sander.
Yeah, I have nothing to say. Do you want this?
Everybody's got that friend, too, that takes all the meat on all the one nacho and then leaves you nothing.
That's me. I try to avoid the cheese, though, even when I was,
I don't even need cheese on a nacho. Does it have to be there legally?
Legally for it to be nachos, you have to call it meat chip jalapeno mess. That's what you call it if it's not cheesed. I give nachos an S, though.
I go A.
Of their potential.
I go A.
Calamari.
Yes, sir.
And how dare you doubt Kronk saying he doesn't know what calamari is?
Yeah, that's true, man. That's my bad, Kronko. Not featured in this picture is the mini squid.
Oh, yeah, it comes with the little mini squid.
You get like 3 or 4 in there.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
And old black ladies don't like them.
What?
In my experience at a seafood restaurant, they never eat the squids. Sometimes they'll order them all rings.
This is anecdotal evidence, right? You're not making broad generalization based on
My
your
old regulars
experiences?
who were old black women would order all rings. And if you gave them a little mini squid, it'd freak them out. They didn't like it.
Okay. In your experience, that may be true.
Okay, I'll apologize to the rest of the black community then.
Yeah, definitely. Cue the music.
I'm sorry. That was a black power thing.
Yeah, and that was quick, though.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
We don't got a lot of time left.
Yeah, that's true.
Calamari's electric. Back on track here. This is squid. Fried little squid.
Yeah.
So funny.
I am not allergic to shellfish, and I don't know what I'm allergic to in calamari, but every single time I've gotten it, I have a terrible allergic reaction, and I keep trying because there's no reason I should be allergic to it. They make my whole throat get all stingy and messed up.
They make my throat sting.
And so I can't have it, but the times that I've been able to taste it before my mouth starts tingling to the point where I can't taste anything, I did like it. So I will give it a C for calamari.
I go S, man. When it's salty and good, it just is electric. And it's funny that it's Italian.
Crab cakes.
CC's.
I'm embarrassed. I have something to admit. I didn't know that crab cakes had so much bread in them.
That's all they are, man.
It's basically all bread.
Yep.
And I just kept eating them when I was allergic to bread.
Yeah, it is fucking you up.
And I was getting sick every time. And I thought that like something was going on. Same thing with calamari, where I was like, it's crab. Maybe I'm allergic to fish in general, or sea creatures, or claws, or something. Yeah. And turns out it was just a bunch of bread. So I can't have them. But boy, are they good.
Yeah, it's something special.
Right.
A really good crab cake. I like when it's heavy crab. You know what I mean? I like to imagine like kind of like a 2-to-1 ratio. Big pile of crab. I kind of just sprinkle breadcrumbs in there just to bind it.
So you like a crab cake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hate when it's like too much bread.
Yeah.
But they are fried. They're fried little bread crab cakes that you squirt lemon all over. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
It's just something that should get you excited. So I'm getting so excited. I'm stuttering.
Absolutely, man. And that's okay.
Thanks. Crab cakes. S.
S? Yeah. I'll go A.
A Maryland lump crab cake.
I'll go A on the crab cakes.
I want a crab cake for my birthday.
Coleslaw. F.
This isn't a starter.
No, this is a side.
Yeah, you don't open up a meal with a bowl of slaw.
Honestly, for some reason, logically to me, it is a dessert.
What the hell? What do you mean logically? It's cabbage.
If you get barbecue, you eat the meat and the beans, and the last thing you eat is the coleslaw. It's like almost like it's like a palate cleanser.
I like it in between bites too.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, because you literally special ordered a custom huge fork so that you could eat 3 parts of the compartment meals at once.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they had different angles on the fork, so I could reach it.
No, I know. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's a huge custom fork, and this is real. He ordered this online so that he could scoop into the middle of those like compartment takeout boxes and get some of each in one bite. That's ridiculous, right?
Arigato.
What?
That means thank you in Japanese. I like coleslaw. Comes in different varieties. I like what do they call it? Like a Virginia coleslaw or something, where it's without all the cream. And so you can just have like cabbage with like a bunch of vinegar in it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, sure.
Like a red slaw. And good creamy slaw is pretty good too. With a shit ton of fresh cracked black pep.
I think it's like, compared to all these other ones, there's so many things you can order. Yeah. Why coleslaw?
My dad always says sour salad. Get that out of here. He hates it.
Yeah, I hate coleslaw.
I'm with it, but it's not an appetizer, so this gets an F.
F. Mozzarella sticks.
Bowling alley staple.
Oh my gosh.
But it is, you get one chance. You really only get one good one, even if they're fresh right out of the fucking fryer. The second they chill for 30 seconds, it just becomes a string cheese with bread on it.
Yeah, you got to eat them hot. You got to dip them in marinara.
It's got to be good marinara, too.
Oh, good marinara. It's got to be a crispy, flavorful breading on the outside.
Yeah, like I like the greenery going on there.
You got a little herb on it, you know. And as someone who cannot have cheese anymore, this is one of the things that I do miss.
Yeah.
Pizza's number one. That's the thing. Like, I never thought I'd miss pizza as much as I do.
This is a kind of a compartmentalized pizza.
Totally. And this is in the same realm. Yeah. It's just hot melted cheese with like flavorful bread around it, dipped in that sauce. It's like...
Wowzer.
Yeah, like I'll probably do that at some point.
Just go off on some?
Just have to. Yeah. And it'll just be one. And then I'll suffer. And I'll accept my suffering prior. Like I'm down to just, I have to, you know?
That's how I feel about heroin.
Yeah.
I'll do it just once. Big old needle of it. Mm-hmm. And then I'll accept my suffering.
Yeah, totally.
Like, come down will suck.
Yeah, I mean, and the impending addiction afterwards probably.
I can handle that. I don't get addicted to stuff very easily.
You don't, huh?
No, I can kind of just try it out, and then I'm pretty good after that.
Yeah.
I don't really have to go running back.
I've noticed that about you.
Thanks.
You don't have a lot of habits.
No. Not me.
No, we got new stuff every day.
I'm addicted to like chores around the house.
Chores
hooked on those.
Yep.
Mozzarella sticks are also just kind of a snack. I don't really like start a meal with them. This is like if I need like drinking. A drinking buddy.
If you're at a group dinner, out at like kind of like a casual place, not like a fancy place,
like a BJ's.
Yeah, just throw out some mozzarella sticks on the table, and we'll all have one.
We'll get excited about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
you know, I think it's a great appetizer. I'd give this an S.
Yeah. Do you think it's sacrilege if you sneak a dip in ranch?
I do because I don't like ranch, but I'm not going to judge my brother or sister or non-binary sibling next to me for doing that.
Mm-hmm. All right, this gets an S.
Pretzel bites.
Kind of exciting.
Honestly, I have a controversial take on these. I think the best ones I've ever had are from Auntie Anne's.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But I'm saying at a restaurant, there's something a little too rye about the pretzel.
Sometimes they can be real sweet, though. And I like that.
Yeah, I do not like a restaurant pretzel bite situation. I don't like that. I like to walk around with a cup in the mall.
This is like a real brewery kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I don't like a cheese sauce. I like a honey mustard. And I don't even like honey mustard, but only in this situation.
It's got to be also like I like those pepper mustards and stuff that they have at a brewery where they're focused on getting those things right for some reason.
Yeah, sauces.
They really like having like a good weird oil sauce or like chutney.
Yeah.
They really like to get that stuff right. Yep. And if you got good dips for the pretzels, it doesn't matter what the pretzels are like if the dips are good. But Auntie Anne's has the best pretzel texture for pretzel bites that I've ever had.
Yeah.
By the way, man, I have something to say. Don't get it twisted. I think you'd look good with any hairstyle. But certain ones, I feel like people might take offense to.
Dreads and a Hitler mustache?
What the fuck?
I shouldn't do that.
What the fuck?
Honestly, that like if a rapper came out like that, like if Maddox grew a Hitler mustache, that would look crazy.
Obviously, that would be awful.
I don't know, is it?
Yes.
So the mustache makes him awful. I think he's talented. He has dreads.
He doesn't have dreads. He doesn't wash his hair.
He definitely has dreads.
Okay, I guess he does, but
he got like Wook dreads.
He just doesn't wash his hair.
That's what Wooks do. That's what dreads are. You don't wash dreads.
I know, but yeah, I don't know.
I gave it a C, Riley.
Pretzel bites, I give it a P.
Nice. Oh,
Saganaki, you were talking about this.
I didn't. Opa!
Oh, it's Greek, yeah.
That's what they say when they light it on fire.
Yeah.
Little fat white family.
What is it, though?
Just cheese.
It's just cheese.
Yeah, it's cheese with what's the oil they put on it that makes it flammable?
Motor oil or?
Yeah, I think it's motor oil. Okay. Diesel, maybe.
Diesel.
And then it bubbles and it crisps up on you just get it on a skillet, a hot fucking skillet, and you just kind of swim bread and shit around in there. Or pita. Pita is usually what it comes with.
The pattern of the bake there on top kind of looks like Zubat.
Oh, shit, I see it.
Zubat, the Pokemon. Probably sell that on eBay for a good chunk of change.
Saganaki is so fun. I love it when you get it in like a real kind of a low class place offers it because no matter what the place is like, you still have to go through the song and dance. You don't just get a Sagan. They don't slide you a plate.
Right.
The wait staff has to come out, has to light it, and everybody kind of. And then it's done, and I set it down. It's like getting a sparkler.
It's like flambe.
Yeah, it's just like it's like fajitas.
It's a bit of a show.
Yeah, you get a little show with it. Everybody else in the restaurant is like, nah.
You get a spectacle.
Yeah, I go S on Saganak.
I have never had it, so I will recuse myself from this trial, as I am unfit to judge, considering that I am a flat-footed pacifist with food allergies.
Thank you.
The corned beef egg roll.
Detroit!
Yeah, Detroit delicacy.
This and a Verner's and a 7 Mile? Forget about it.
That's what you just named a street? Street in
this and a little Verner's on do it on Woodward? Fuck.
Yeah.
This and a little Rip Hamilton?
Come on. He played for the Pistons, yeah.
Come on.
For sure. Yeah.
Pedro Martinez?
Pedro Martinez played for the Red Sox.
Come on. A little CBER?
What?
Wash it down in a Carhartt? Come on. Get the hell out of here.
These are very popular in Detroit. You can order them from the Conies, but there are some restaurants who do them really, really well.
Do you like them?
I love them.
Yeah, because you can have them.
I used to order them quite often.
Yeah, they're awesome. It's a deep fried Reuben.
And honestly, I've heard this said on the internet, and I've now found it to be true. Nobody does corned beef better than Detroit.
No, that's our thing.
I didn't realize, like I was growing up in Toledo, I would have corned beef and it's like, fine, pretty good. Up here, there's something, they got something in there.
Yeah.
Something's in there.
You can go to the shittiest bar and they're like, yeah, we corn our own beef. And I'm like, don't want to see or know what that process is, but I will take a Reuben.
Yeah.
Like you'd be going through the menu and the person helps you decide and they're like, oh, by the way, we corn our own beef. And I'll say, decision made.
Wow.
Yeah, that's me slapping the bartender's ass. He's a guy. That doesn't make it any better. That doesn't make it any better.
I'm glad you're learning.
Yeah.
Glad you're learning.
That doesn't make it any better.
Uh-huh.
You can't just grope people or slap them.
Unless we're wearing a tight little skirt now.
What the hell?
I'm joking. That's an old joke. Shouldn't touch anybody that doesn't want to be touched.
You spent 20 years in the pen because you reached your hand up a person's skirt.
Oh, that's the old Willis. Don't worry about it. I'm a changed man. You know, I keep to myself mostly. I do love that corned beef up in Detroit now.
Yes, you do. You'll take a road trip for that, won't you, Uncle?
I'll drive right up there, turn right back around. Corned beef in the passenger seat.
Corned beef in the passenger seat, is it casual now?
Oh, now what's that? Not one of them new indie rock songs?
That's that Chappell Roan, Willis.
Oh, that's okay. And is that's a person now, huh?
Yes.
They got all sorts of names now, so I never.
Willis, she is actually mother
And how many children does she have?
She has, what is the population of Earth? About 6.1 billion.
Oh, now that's a lot now.
Yeah.
That's a lot to handle. Good
Busy-
for her. Good
busy
for her.
gal.
Yeah. You remember that old advertisement, the woman with the 8 arms and she's vacuuming and also dusting the shelf? She like that, like kind of a super mom.
HOTTOGO.
And now it's how to go?
How to go. That's correct. It's kind of our generation's YMCA, Willis.
They still have the YMCA though. I slept there on a Tuesday night in the parking lot, but
You're not allowed in because of what you did in the locker room.
you know, they have their opinion, I have mine. But,
Yeah, you do.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I am not allowed indoors. That's the point of what you
Yes,
were saying. So
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, he's out. All right, corned beef egg rolls gets an S from me, and Uncle Willis is taking a nap. And that completes our appetizers tier list. This was electric. I am absolutely starving. Willis, I always love shooting videos with you. You old sick man. What do you say at the end? Subscribe and stuff. Don't forget about all that other stuff. And Graydon. See you guys. Still can't see my balls. Y'all good on that? All right, thanks.
Yeah. That's good to check though. Yeah.
I like your little penis, dude. It's cool.
Thanks, man. That's all. Sometimes that's all you need to say.
And I'm sure it could absolutely erupt someone.